Tout est possible.
Everything is possible. These mosquitoes, they never leave us alone.
We're going
This
crazy.
place is really... There's also a spider. Everything that you can see is outside of the tent, but there are so many. So many.
It's raining pretty hard, not super hard, but I put my two crutches, I put them like at the same length, and then I made like a little circus tent situation here to avoid from this whole area getting wet, which happens when the water accumulates on the roof there.
So yeah, don't buy MSR tent.
Don't buy MSR.
Decathlon is better.
Decathlon is better, according to Chiara. I believe her. A lot of mosquitoes as usual. Yesterday we left from the campsite in the morning, and we had to go like uphill quite a lot already to go from the campsite to the road, and there were a lot of mosquitoes, so I took my jacket off when we left from the campsite. I couldn't go uphill anymore, it was too steep, and I was like slipping with the gravel, and at the same time there were like 20 mosquitoes sitting on me, just like eating me alive. And I couldn't let go, because then I would have started to roll backwards, and I was like just going completely crazy and yelling to Chiara like, help me! Because somebody had to hold the bike, and I had to take my jacket and put my jacket on and put my net over my face. And yeah, it was really like a difficult moment to like be like so stressed of having so many mosquitoes on you, and at the same time like going up and being kind of like blocked. And then after we had to climb like a hill of 250 meters, which was like 2.5 kilometers long, which took like, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour or something to climb. So yeah, intense morning, and then we had to drive like a whole day because we did 97 kilometers. With the one part it was like just going uphill all the time, like it's not a lot, but like just enough to make you slow. So it took quite a long time. I saw a bear and I didn't tell Chiara because she was too far also. We're in Fort Nelson. Absolutely nothing to do here. Don't come here. That's not true. There's the Heritage Museum and there's the Domino's. But Chiara says that it looks like an area of where an earthquake happens. We're gonna leave tomorrow morning. Good campsite though, they have a lot of ice cream, 20 different kinds of ice cream, and good internet. Over and out.
Today it was a really hard day because we bike all the time in the rain, and it was like 90 kilometers and there was nothing at all in the middle, and we didn't have lunch because yeah, it was continuous to rain. So we are lucky because I don't know, we asked some help. We can camp here for free. We are really happy to be dry tonight. We are just really close to the highway. There is a church. This is Colombia!
The best place on earth!
About 3 weeks ago, this road was completely destroyed.
Landslide.
Yeah, and we did a really big deviazione.
Detour.
This is my favorite sign. Today is so warm. Finally we go downhill.
I went 71 kilometers per hour. Faster than I've ever gone on the bike. We're at the hot springs in Liard River. It's a really beautiful place. Really perfect to relax the muscles after the cycling.
after a hard day, let's go with a big wrap, big fat wraps. And yeah, enjoy!
Cyclists along the way. My wife and I have been out for 4 months now, meeting in life, riding my bike, drinking beers, and meeting people. I get to do it all right here.
Oh, thank you so much.
5 kilometer hill. Front part of my shifter broke on the road just now, and then some people stopped with a car, and the guy was like electrician or something. He tried to help me, but he couldn't really because one of the parts of the bike was missing. But then they brought us to this bike store, which is called Ernies bike store in Fort St. John, and they really helped us a lot. And yeah, really cool place. So we're in Pink Mountain, and we just had lunch here in this restaurant, and then we just cycled over there to the campsite, and then we arrive at the campsite, and the guy is like, and we tell them that we want to set up a tent, and the guy is like, yeah, you can set up your tent, but are you afraid of bears? And we were like, what? And the guy's like, yeah, there's a bear here, and he comes back every night, more or less. And a couple of nights ago, there was a person with a tent, and he had some food in a tree, hanging in a bag in the tree. So the bear came, and then the bear destroyed this guy's tent. And me and Chiara, we were both like, we cannot stay here. Another guy also 10 minutes before told us that there is a place where we could put a tent, no, wild camping. But then he was like, yeah, but there's also a lot of bears passing there. So we were like, okay. So in the end we asked the person if he could maybe help us out. We asked if there was a place where we could stay, and then they got us this hotel room here for $50, which is a little bit more expensive than the campsite, but it's really good. So yeah, it's a good solution to avoid getting eaten.
Too scary. So also tonight we have a dry place to stay, to sleep. It's like a RV, just RV, and we ask if we can stay here because probably will come a big storm later. We can stay for free because there is no service that they give to us, but yeah, for us it's just perfect to have a roof, a fancy roof on our bodies.
We're at the mile 0 of the Alaska Highway, which we've been following from Alaska, basically from Tok. It's been a really long ride, really beautiful. So some hours ago, like 2 hours ago, we were basically ready to go to sleep. We had eaten, we were in the tent, ready to go to sleep, and all of a sudden there's like a black bear really close to us, maybe like some meters away.
Just walking around.
Really close, and then all of a sudden we saw him like next to the place where we were just doing the dishes, like half an hour earlier. There's some hunters, and there's also our neighbor here who has a shotgun. They were all like taking their guns and like they were fully ready basically. We also had our bear spray. The bear really was not afraid from much really, because we were also like using a whistle and so on. The bear totally didn't care. And then one of the hunters like fired a shot into the air to scare the bear away. But he stayed really close still, but that was like an hour and a half ago or something, so now he should be gone.
Yeah, for the moment seems that he was just there. You see, this table was there and like standing on our table because we cook and we eat. We put this, you can see this, it's like a, I don't know how you call it in English.
It's called a tripwire.
We have a tripwire around our tent.
Our neighbor gave it to us. So what it does is if the bear would come and touch this wire, then over there's like a really loud alarm that goes off, and a light as well that will start flashing like a strobe, and this will scare the bear away. and
Maybe.
we will be awake as well.
So we can.
And we have the bear spray in the tents to defend ourselves.
Yeah.
Obviously, you cannot use the bear spray inside of the tent because you'll become blind yourself. But at least we have it ready.
Yeah, the bear was like smelling a tent there. It was really scary situation. Yeah.
And, after a long day as well, so we're like, oh no. Shit.
And now we try to sleep a little bit.
Sleep well, bear. Please leave us alone. Hi everyone. We've done a really big day, 1,600 meter going up. We've been cycling for 8 hours and a half and I'm totally dead. We've just done like a hill of like 4 kilometers.
But now we are having Grand Cachet.
We're having Grand Cachet.
And some people they're waiting for us.
We will tell you about it later. People were super generous today. It's Sunday. Woo, Sunday! And my face is full of sweat and I probably look like I just went into the sauna or something. Bye bye!
Hello, my name is Laverna and I lived in Grand Cache, but now I live in Grand Prairie. But I come back to my home of Grand Cache because it's too beautiful. And for me, just being out in the mountains just makes me feel so good. And Grand Prairie makes me feel not so good because there's too many cars, too many people. And I think for me, the meaning of life is just to go and explore and meet new people, like all my cycling guests. So they're all like amazing people, and her partner is amazing on his special bike for his disability. Go meet all the people you can, because there are lots of people that are wonderful.
Thank you so much.
The meaning of life is, oh shit. If chocolate doesn't taste so good, maybe don't eat it. And if you find chocolate in a wrap in nice foil and in a Ziploc bag and it's in the garbage, maybe don't eat it.
Listen up, kids.
I think the meaning of life is to learn things and to make mistakes and to figure things out and to have adventures. That's what I think. Yeah.
So we arrived in Jasper National Park. It's really beautiful mountains. 1 month and a half, 43 days into the expedition. So I think it's a good time to reflect on how this has been for me and as a person with a disability to do this travel. It's been really freeing and really opening up my world in a lot of ways. I don't have the wheelchair with me. I only have the bike and crutches, and not having that image of me in the wheelchair I think has been really good for my mind. It has, I think, made me step away from seeing myself as disabled in many ways. That being said, it's not been always easy. We stay often in places that don't have great accessibility, very simple campgrounds. And although they often say that they are accessible, they have the disabled logo on them, they're not really that accessible. They don't have like the handlebars to hold on to. That's the toilet situation. That's not really a problem. Shower situation has been quite difficult sometimes. Often I've been just showering or washing myself in a creek or a river. We have a shower bag as well, so sometimes I sit on a bench of a picnic table and Chiara holds the shower bag above me, and I shower like this. But it's been often complicated. There are showers, but sometimes maybe they're not accessible, so I have to sit on the floor of the shower, or I have to ask people if they have a chair, plastic chair that I can put inside of the shower. Often, if possible, I ask for 2 plastic chairs. Like this, I can put 1 plastic chair inside of the shower, and the other one I can put outside. So I have a dried chair that I can transfer to. But it's definitely a struggle sometimes, because imagine you arrive late from cycling all day, and then you still want to shower. So then you have to like get to the shower, do all this. Like it takes a lot more effort, and often I'm like, oh shit, I still have to shower. But it does feel good though to take a shower, so I'm always happy to do it. But it's been hard at times. People as well are very helpful in general. So whenever I need to open the door or something, people are always helping. But I think in general it's been a really good experience. As I said, it's opened up my world. It feels really good to be away from the wheelchair. I'm really happy we've reached this far. We're in Jasper National Park. It's really beautiful. Chiara's on a hike with some people that we met yesterday. I cannot go on these hikes obviously because I cannot go with the crutches, and it sometimes feels I'm a bit sad that I cannot do this anymore. You know, like I would love to be able to explore the nature more, because now I only get to see it from the road, from the bike. But it's what I can do, and I have to work with my abilities, not my disabilities. But it's definitely something that I miss, and that I hope to be able to do in the future. Maybe if I gain more function in my legs and so on. This is our camp, how our camp looks like. Towels drying on the bike. There we made a campfire yesterday night to cook on and to keep the mosquitoes away. Here's my bike. I'm gonna head into the town of Jasper today to get some riding done and some stuff online done. We have the tent. We just got a tarp to put underneath it to protect it a bit and to have an area to sit on when I enter the tent. That really helps as well. And yeah, this is Jasper. We're at the Whistler campground, which was full. We just walked up to some people that were camping here, and they turned out to be random Belgian people. So we were really happy for that. And they allowed us to stay at their campsite. So yeah, really good.
With these smoking words, let this music kill like an overture. She's the only one. Yeah, 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 yeah. And so I roll with her. Ooh, and that's how it's supposed to be. Living life with one love supposed to mean. This is their remedy, and I got their recipe. I don't need no Hennessy. Hey, it's been 3 months now, haven't had a drink, and I'm starting to see clear now. And I can see the feels now, I can feel the chills now. Peace signs when I look around. Hey, young homie, what you tripping on? What you really tripping on? Life's too short.